Hi, I'm Sharon. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where we're working together step by step through each of the ABRSM theory grades. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website if you visit sharonbill.com. You'll find some free PDF information sheets and you can download those in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series to help you. You'll find a page there with links to all of my video tutorials, and also you can find out about the books that I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to make the best use of your time come exam day. So if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find it all there. If you can give me a like, that would be really super. And please do subscribe to my channel and share it out. And now we're going to continue with the Grade 3 2018 Practice Paper A. And we're moving on to question 6 now. So I'm hoping you've had a go of this yourself. It's always best to have a go first. Doesn't matter if you go wrong. You can just rub it out and have another go. Always work in pencil. And so we'll look at this together. So there's a few things that we've been told here that give you the clue on how to write these intervals in basic sense. So the intervals we're always writing after here because it's a melodic interval. Above is a harmonic interval where it's like a harmony. Here it's after like a melody. It's a melodic interval and we're always counting upwards. So then, the first job is to get the actual number of steps correct. So if we count this as number 1, the tonic is A flat, so we're counting from A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 takes us to F. There we go. And so that's a 6. Now we need to make sure that it's a major 6. Now A flat major has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats and D flats, and so F natural is part of that major scale pattern, and so that can stay exactly as it is. Let's move on to this next one. So we're jumping up an octave to a higher A, and we've just got to count up a fifth. 1, 2, 3 is the line, 4, 5 is the line again, and we've gone from A flat to E flat because of the key signature, and that's a perfect fifth. That can remain as it is. Now then, let's count a perfect octave. So we count in 8. So the only way you can go wrong here is to forget to count the given note as 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's our perfect octave from A flat to A flat, so that's job done. Here we have A flat and we need to write a second, so A flat is the first, B flat is the second, B flat is already part of that major scale pattern, and also it's worth just noticing, if I just look at a piano keyboard, A flat to B flat is a full step, just as A to B is a full step, A flat to B flat is a full step, and so major means greater, and so that's your full step, and that's another way of just checking that you've done that correctly. So here we go, last one from top A in the treble, we're counting 4. 1 is the line, 2 is the space, 3 is the line, 4 is the space, and we've gone from A flat to D flat. That's a perfect fourth, and so that's job done. Let's press on to the next question. So in question 7 we're asked to transpose this melody up an octave, and we're going from bass clef to treble clef. So the way to make sure we don't end up in the wrong octave, because there's quite a lot to think about whilst jumping clefs and octaves, is to keep middle C as a reference point. So if you think about it, middle C is at the top of the bass, the bottom of the treble. If you just imagine the piano keyboard, it's like you've met in the middle. So the top of the bass, the bottom of the treble. And so here at present we're on the F below middle C, and so to transpose it up an octave we need to be on the F above middle C, and so here's middle C, D, E, F, there's the F. And if you count it up an octave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C, D, E, F, C, D, E, F, and that's our starting point, and that's the hard bit done now. So now we can keep looking in relation to the notes we've done so far, as well as double checking. So here we're going to go up a third. I'm just doing the note heads because I don't want to be thinking about too many things at once, and I'll worry about the stems afterwards. Let's just get these blobs in the right place and then we won't get confused. So now we're going to go from this note up a 1, 2, 3, 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's D. Now this is the D above middle C, which would be here, and so an octave higher is this one, so we know we're correct. Now down one step should take us to C. That's middle C, and so an octave higher is this one, and so we know we're correct. Down a third. Now this one should be the same note as this one. It is, and so that's correct. Back to the C, up a third. And now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D, E, F. That's our 4th higher. That's correct. Down a third. That takes us to the D, which we've already dealt with here. So that's another double check. Put a dot. Down a step takes us to the C. So that's middle C. An octave higher is this one. So we know that's correct. Or we can also tell that we're in the same place as we were before on that note. So another double check there. Down a step. Down a step. And again, that should take us to a note we've already dealt with. Down another step. Down a third. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's that one, which is one lower than the note we started on. That's correct. Rest. Back up a step, which was our starting note. So there we go. And now here we're going 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, an octave higher. And that one we have dealt with here, so we should be on this top F. Yes, we are. Up a step, up another step. So this is a ledger line. So this is C, D, E, F, G, A. That would be this A here above middle C, and so we're an octave higher here. That's correct. Let's go down a step now. That's to the G, just done, and then down 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. That takes us to C, which we dealt with here and here, and that's correct. So there we go. We've had lots of checkpoints there, so we know we've not gone astray, and now all we've got to worry about is getting these stems correct. So here we're below the middle line, so this stem will come up. So also will this one, but this one will have to come down because that's above the middle line. Now here we have a choice to make, because this one is above the middle line, this one's below. They're both sort of one step away, so we could go either way. So I think I'm just going to go with stems up here. Either way will do though. This stem can come down, this stem can come down, all of these can come down until here. This one must go up, this one can go either way, so this one can accommodate this note with a stem upwards. Carrying on with stems upwards because we're below that middle line. And then now we flip stems downwards. Notice I'm just showing the general upwards direction of the notes by just slight diagonal on the beam there. And there we go. That's that question completed. If you just take it one step at a time, deal with your note heads first, keep double checking in relation to the notes you've just done and what's gone before, keep your middle C as your anchor point, and then you can worry about the stems afterwards so you don't make mistakes unwittingly. So there we go, let's press on with the next question. Now this next question is our musical terms and performance directions. Don't forget this is everything from grade 1, grade 2 and grade 3 all added together, so there's quite a list to be revising there. If you turn to your PDF document that you can find on my website, if you go to sharonbill.com, turn to the back And I've just given you a little test sheet there if you want to just test your skills. Give these their full definition just as a good revision exercise. However, from 2018 onwards, all of these will be presented to you as multiple choice. I'm not sure that that's always the easy way, because it's very easy to get thrown off scent. And nothing changes the fact that you just need to do a bit of revision. I prefer to group these thematically, all the grades, terms to do with slow or loud or whatever group seems to make sense to you. Colour code it, whatever it takes, just for that revision tip. So here we are, we've got to tick the box to give the definition. So sempre means always, and so they've ticked that one. F is short for forte, which is loud. This is a pause or a fermata, so we're pausing on a note or a rest. Vivace is lively or quick, so you would group that together with terms like allegro. Here we have an accent marking. First came across that in grade 1. And subito means suddenly. So you just need to do a bit of revision to get to grips with all of those. So that's the end of that question. We'll look at the next question in the next video. I do hope this is helpful to you. I hope it's helping you to get to grips with this music theory. If you can give me a like, that would be really super. And please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated, and please share the videos out there. Also, please do go to sharonbill.com and have a browse around all of the resource and information that's available there to help you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.